Next, we're going to move on to our accent on academics. Dr. Shandor.
Thank you, Ms. Geraltz. Good evening, board members. Last May, Tabb Elementary School students in grades K through 5 applied creative communicator skills to showcase their learning on various grade level standards in writing, science, and history. Kindergarten and third grade students demonstrated their understanding of habitats and ecosystems using various styles, formats, and digital technology. In addition to sharing their work with families during a family engagement night, the grade levels connected during the school day so that third grade students could help the kindergarten students make the connections between the kindergarten and third grade standards of living systems and processes. This enabled the third grade students to become the teachers for the younger Tabb Tigers. Ms. Beth Welch, Tabb Elementary School principal, will share more details and introduce their presenters.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shandor. Good evening, Madam Chair, board members, and guests. Tonight, we are excited to share with you a small piece of our Creative Communicator event we held last May. This event was an evening built to showcase students' work as a soft launch to this year's student-led conferences. Little did we know that these creative communicators in kindergarten and third grade would do more than showcase their learning with their families and classmates. These grade levels connected over their learning of habitats and ecosystems and turned their excitement for teaching their parents to teaching each other. I will now turn it over to kindergarten and third grade teams.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for this opportunity to share our learning experience at Tabb Elementary. I am Lori Register, and I teach kindergarten. This evening, we have some presenters who are very excited to share about our Creative Communicator Night. You will hear from students and parents in grades K and 3. We'll start our presentation with Mrs. Dodson, a parent of a kindergarten and third grade student.
As a kindergarten teacher and parent, it was really remarkable seeing my daughters use what they learned about their ecosystems to create such amazing things inside their classrooms. Just to see how confident they became and how they were able to teach others about what they had learned really impressed me. All of it was student-led, which really brought out every student's strengths. They could work as individuals and in groups. There was so much hard work that went into building, creating, researching, and designing it all. So when they were finished, they both felt such an amazing sense of pride and accomplishment.
Hi, my name is Ava Christopher. In kindergarten, we had to choose an animal that lived in our habitat. Every classroom had a different habitat to learn more about the animal we choose. We had to do research using Pebble Go. This is a learning app on our iPads. This helped me know more about my animal so I could create my habitat and then show my family what I learned when they came to our Creative Communicator Night.
Hi, my name is Ellie Dodson. After choosing our animal, we got to create boxes to show our habitat. We used show boxes that we brought from home. Our teachers gave us a bunch of craft supplies, and we picked what we wanted to create our boxes with. After we made our boxes, we turned our classroom into an ocean. We worked together to decide what would be the most important parts of our habitat to show in our room. We made all kinds of different things to show what we learned.
Hi, my name is Trania Gray. My class created habitats for animals that live in the ocean. These are some habitats we made in my class. We brought it in a shoebox from home and painted it to match our habitat. Then we cut shapes from From fun foam twisted pipe cleaners and glued pom-poms to create the needs of our animals, we choose items found within our habitat that our animal needs to survive to complete our habitat. We placed our chosen animal in its new home.
My name is Josiah Christopher. For third grade, our planning process began in Makerspace. We were tasked building our first Makey ecosystem, which was super cool. Ms. Johnson taught us a little bit about the ecosystem, but then we had to take over the research using Pebble Go. Next, we had to create a plan for the classroom. Ms. Johnson told us that we were becoming grassland experts. Our class gave her a ton of ideas. And the awesome thing is that she let us do pretty much all of them. We used Pebble Go, World Book Online, our science textbook, and Discovery Education to help us become experts. We each chose a project to work on. We had to work in groups. Working in groups made our job seem easier because I had someone to talk to when I was stuck or needed help with my ideas.
Hi, my name is Duke Pasquale. We brought our dioramas to life by incorporating technology using a coding invention kit called Makey. My classroom was the rainforest, so after learning about conservation, we reduced, reused, and recycled materials to create the ecosystems in our classroom. I even brought ivy vines from my own yard to recreate the vines found in a rainforest. Hi, my name is Brooke Miniachi. We researched and found the animals in our ecosystems. My class was the ocean. We focused on making connections between the living organisms and their environment. Then we created the different food chains we found in our ecosystems. I even took recyclables from my recycling bin to put in the nets to show human impact and pollution in the ocean. Our class wanted to make kelp forests, so I came up with the idea to put one in front of our door. We wanted to make people feel like they were truly immersed in the ecosystem. I think that was my favorite part.
Hi, my name is Lyric Jackson. We also had gallery walks within each third grade class, so we were able to see the other ecosystems. We hiked through a rainforest, waded through the waters of the oceans, walked from the savannah to the forest, explored the desert, and made it back in time for resource.
As the classroom finished preparing their rooms for Creative Communicator Night, the kindergarten students noticed the third grade classrooms and how they looked similar to what was being done in their rooms. They asked if they could visit the rooms. The third graders were excited to welcome the youngest learners and to have the opportunity to teach them about their ecosystems.
Hi, my name is Lainey Dotson. During school hours, we presented our ecosystem to the kindergarten students. It was a great experience to show the kindergartners what we built. They had so many questions, and we were the teachers. They wanted to know how we got our Makeys to work. They kept saying that they couldn't wait to do this when they got to third grade. Did you do this all by yourself?
My sister and I both did research about sea animals and the ocean. I learned more about ocean layers when I went into the third grade classrooms. It was cool to see how they decorated their room all by themselves. It really looked like the ocean. It was fun to have the third graders show us more about how the Makeys work. We even got to try it ourselves.
Here in the middle of the screen, you will see a video of our kindergartners, Jake Miracle. As classrooms were being transformed, he passed by the third grade classroom several times. On Creative Communicator Night, he walked his mom to one of the third grade rooms to check out the ocean ecosystem. He was so intrigued by the technology being used, he couldn't wait to show his mom. We would like to thank you so much for your time this evening. We have a small token to remind you to take care of the planet as it takes care of you. Thank you. Do you have any questions?
Absolutely. You guys did a wonderful job. Wonderful job. Board members, questions or comments?
How long are you allowed to keep the classrooms decorated like that?
Last day of school.
That's great. I think Dr. Shandor and I visited while you guys were setting these up. So we actually got to see the students working on their presentations, and they presented to us. I learned a lot about a lot of the animals. He learned a lot about a lot of the animals. So I think it's really great. And then just sharing with each other in the classroom. They're not just doing research for themselves. They're doing research and sharing it. So I think it's really great. And did, Ms. Palch, did you say at the beginning that this is kind of a precursor to doing student-led conferences? Yes, ma'am. Okay. I know that Seaford Elementary School, I got to see those. They are amazing. I know the parent feedback from those is excellent, and so I really can't wait to see how this translates into that, because we're letting them lead the charge and telling everybody what they're doing. That's great.
I'd just like to say that I never knew a sea turtle could stay underwater for 7 hours. That's quite impressive. But my question is, who had more fun, the kindergartners or the third graders? There you go.
That's excellent. Any other questions or comments? Great program. Yeah. This is really wonderful. You guys did a great job. Thank you very much for being here.